Morning, fellas. Morning, Manaia. Morning,
Hi.
Mashy.
Morning, boys. Happy Monday to you.
Yeah, hey, listen, we've just started the podcast with an apology.
It's happening again.
Apology to Kieran Read.
Yeah.
We got Kieran Read on the podcast last Wednesday for a please explain around what he was up to singing karaoke with Aravinda De Silva and a couple of other Sri Lankan cricket legends. And he explained it to us. This one here. Bit of Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, there's one guy going like quite hard in this.
Yeah, there is. Is that De Silva? We couldn't quite tell.
Yeah.
Kieran wasn't even too sure himself.
Fernando? Is it? Angelo Matthews.
Is Angelo giving it a hundy?
Yeah, listen, anyway, we got him on to explain that, and he told us an even funnier story about him driving around the streets of Colombo in a red Ferrari, in Aravinda De Silva's red Ferrari. And he's got another Ferrari that's on order as well, apparently, which
Sick.
we found more interesting. And then, and so it was all about the Under-85s tour that he was over there with as well, when we talked a bit of code, and we talked how much Sri Lanka loves rugby, especially up in Caddie. And then just throughout there, how excited are you to have Richie Moe coming back? And I might have thrown a couple of curveballs like, why can't he just play? Why can't they've signed him on from July, can't play? And he doubled down and totally agreed and doubled down on it. Then that got picked up by the Herald. And
Well, shall I read the headline?
yeah.
Quotation marks. You can literally change the rules. Read blasts Mo'unga snub for South Africa tour.
Yeah, see, that's not what we're about.
No.
And all of a sudden, I don't think
Clickbait.
I don't think he's going to come on the podcast. I don't think he's going to talk to us again.
No, have you spoken to him since this?
Nah, I feel terrible.
I feel like I should send him a text
I feel terrible.
and say, what were you thinking, bringing up Mo'unga like that?
Yeah, well, he would have thought this is a safe space, It's not the mainstream sports media. I can come on here and have my say, and it's just us in here, But every now and then it leaks a little bit, and it freaks you out when that happens.
I know. All of a sudden, I'm like,
Oh, that's right. People listen to this.
That's not us.
Nah, not our future.
I just can't quite figure out why people weren't more interested in those boys just fanging around Colombo in a couple of Raris.
Yeah.
But instead, Richie, a brief Richie Moe conversation about, whether or not he should be able to come back for the South African tour. And hey, look.
He speaks the truth. But
Yeah, well, like I said I got in the conclave, I said, we don't report on the news, we are the news. Here at the agenda, it's just that no one's listening.
I love the fact that someone at the Herald
Uh-oh.
had to wade through that podcast a good 40 minutes before getting to Kieran Read.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit before it as well.
Absolute cack.
It's like when you have, if you ever got a guest on and they're on at the end of the podcast and then you listen back and you're like, I hope they don't go back and listen to that because it's like utter shit. And then you get to like an earnest interview.
Yeah. So apologies, Kieran Read. We didn't mean to be splashed all over the Herald and with sensationalist headlines.
Yeah.
We would have preferred Kieran Read in red Ferrari with Aravinda De Silva.
Yeah.
Much better headline.
Kieran Read discusses pitch issues when recreating Ed Sheeran.
Well, there's a few more headlines to discuss today anyway, so we'll get to those now. Live from the Sport Beer Garden studio. This is the Agenda Podcast for Monday, the 18th of May.
The Agenda Podcast, the home of sporting nonsense and claptrap. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
What a weekend of sport, boys.
Yeah.
Magic round really being at the forefront. We'll start there. The Warriors absolutely pounded the Broncos last night at Suncorp. What a game it was. It's hard to not quickly mention, though, what went wrong.
The first 2 minutes?
In the first couple of minutes. Manaia?
Hi. Look, we talked about this last time I was on this podcast on
you
Thursday.
spoke about
I was I said...
You outlined a worst case scenario.
I did.
Can you remind us what that was?
Yes, the worst case scenario was... imagine if Tanah Boyd has a season-ending injury and then Luke Metcalf plays the rest of the season.
Yeah.
That's what I said into a microphone was it Thursday?
Damn it.
So, Tanah Boyd has blown his ACL and it looks like he may be out for the rest of the season.
Here we are. I don't know, the Hello Sport boys, when they were talking about when they sacked their coach, the Manly Seagulls sacked their coach, and then they put Fozzie in. They were like, we don't know who to pick. And they were saying, when in doubt, go hot. And I reckon that's the way the Warriors should handle this. We should put Tamati Martin in there because
Go hot.
Go hot.
He did play well.
Go hot or go home. He played really well.
He looked good last night.
We're getting to the point now, the Warriors, where it's like just stand up 13 Warriors jerseys and we'll be away laughing. It doesn't matter who's going to be in any of those. But yeah, I think when in doubt, go hot, and it doesn't get any hotter than Tamati Martin.
What does Lukey Metcalf do? What does Luke Metcalf do from here? Like, I mean, it's a chance for him to be a hero here and play for the Warriors the rest of the season, potentially get us into the final.
Well, it'd be a real mindfuck if he did. I don't know how I'd feel about that. So he's asked for a release because he was stuck behind Tanah Boyd, who it was clear that that's the direction they're going, and now he's out. I don't know. It'd be very interesting tomorrow when Webby names the team to see whether he names him or not. I would probably go... I'd probably ship him. I'd probably be like, look, just go now if you're going to go. I don't know. Yeah, obviously I don't know anything that's going on at the club, and they're probably like, you know...
Couldn't you go the other way? Couldn't he go, all right, I'm gonna try and win a title here?
I want to win the comp for years.
That would be amazing.
That would be so weird, though.
He would
so
go
confusing.
He would go out in absolute folklore, though.
Yeah, it'd be like I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been able to wrap my head around this one, how I feel about it. Obviously, heartbroken for Tanah Boyd. I don't know. It's heartbreaking. Rounding into form and then having it taken away from you by an injury like that.
We'll see what happens.
I think Tamati Martin. I think go Tamati Martin.
Compare how he played yesterday. You can't drop him.
No, and even at the back end of last year, it was Tamati Martin and Chanel Harris-Tavita, and we were doing fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just I think all of the Warriors fans this morning are reeling, trying to figure it out.
Kind of reeling, but also quite chuffed as well. Because
that was a spanking.
Smacked them too.
How good! I just enjoyed when they reading out the team names at the stadium at Suncorp, the Broncos' home ground, and every name getting booed.
Yeah,
because the crowd, there was more Warriors fans than Broncos fans. Oh, it was so good.
Did we see any of Savage? We didn't get to see him on the broadcast.
Savage.
Oh, I saw a bit of Sosh Med.
Okay.
Yeah,
he went off.
Yeah, he hyped up the crowd.
Right. Okay.
Down the front row.
That's good.
I didn't think I was going to be that gutted that I wasn't at Magic Round. I was like, you know what, look at the positives. At least, you know, you'll be rested and grateful on Monday morning. But then all of a sudden when everything started going up on social media, I was like, fuck. Really wish I was there. I also think, and this is going to sound ironic to say on a podcast in a room full of 1 million cameras filming me and what I do for a job, have we reached peak content? I feel like every single person that was at Magic Round was filming themselves.
Yeah.
It was all content. Was anyone there just to watch the game? Or it's outrageous. And again, I understand the irony of sitting in here on a podcast and talking about it.
But you're not filming yourself doing it, though.
No, but I am being filmed. But I don't know. It was too much. There was a point there where I was like, okay, fuck, I've seen enough of Caxton Street now, you know? But maybe that's just sour grapes because I'm not there.
Also, that wasn't the only heartbreak of last night. We hosted a watch-along in the Beach Lounge, and all things were going well. We had a lot of money on a lot of things, $4,500 in total in the pot. It was our first official loss from the Beach Lounge. Devastating news. We were relying, Manaia. We had,
Oh, you started okay, though.
We started okay. We got DWZ as first try scorer. That was a great kind of 1,700
nice.
right off the bang.
Yeah.
And then we had a multi that we had $1,000 on, and that was to DWZ to score in the first half.
Yeah.
And then AKP to score any time.
Yeah.
Do you remember what happened with 2 minutes to go in the game last night?
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't see it.
I saw that. The Pakistani Prince.
The Pakistani Prince dropped one about 5 from the line.
And he would have just been in the corner. He would have walked it in.
It was a chest ball. It was the first time he touched the ball all night. They didn't go left once last night.
No,
for
a
whatever
lot
reason.
of right side action.
And there was about $7,500 relying on that. So
Them's the breaks, Mashy.
yeah, this is what happens. This is what happens. But everyone in the group chat on the Bitch Social group pot was actually fairly supportive. I couldn't believe it.
Did you have Lecker as well, though? Didn't you have Lecker any time?
We had a Lecker for an any time. We were also hoping for a Jackson Ford try. Look, things weren't going our way because there were some odd try scorers last night as well. I mean, Aaron Clark's always good for just
you would have made a bit of money if you were on him. But
tough night in the Betcha Lounge.
But
anyway.
I think if you're in a Betcha pot, you understand the game.
Well, I was actually amazed after that game, even after winning $1,700 back, which would have given about people half their money back.
Yeah.
I thought that people would be out and ready for
pitchforks.
But no, everyone was just saying, "Can we just shove this cash up on the next game?" Penrith pumping the Dragons.
Yeah, we get the game. Because I think most of us, when you're gambling on a game, it's just to make the game a bit more exciting to watch.
Yeah.
And you're only putting like a $5-10 bet on stuff. Did you get $5 of excitement out of watching the Pakistani Prince drop that ball? You probably have to say, yeah, I did. I got my money's worth out of that bet.
Oh, I'm still getting over it. Anyway, let's move on.
He got a pretty rough 10 minutes in the bin as well, I thought.
Oh, yeah, that was bullshit.
I think that
was bullshit.
That was a shot across the chest.
Yeah.
Ashley Klein, how do I make the game about me?
Yeah, 100%. Ashley and Martin Klein.
It looked like a shot across the chest. It just looked bad because the guy was off balance. Yeah. And he kind of went back and hit his head on the ground first.
He did fly out of the line. But he was ready to do some business there.
Absolutely smacked
I also discovered something. The Pakistani Prince looks exactly like Dave Chappelle in the Prince basketball skit.
Yes.
If you put those two side by side,
it
is bang on.
Wow.
That basketball skit is one of the funniest things you'll ever see.
Game blouses.
That's good gear.
Well, I can't believe anyone thought this wouldn't happen, but I tell you what, AFC, they somehow got up.
Shit.
They absolutely pounded Adelaide 3-0 on Friday night to make the AFC Grand Final, and it's coming home, boys.
I
thought there was no chance.
You said there was no chance on Friday.
Well, everyone did. I mean, they hadn't pieced a result together like this in the best part of 7 weeks, I think. They were coming into the playoffs like draw, loss, draw, and then scraping through, and then a draw last week, and I thought, we'll be so lucky to get a 1-0 out of this. But no, 3-0. Sammy Cosgrove scored again. And then to make things even better, Sydney got up over the Newcastle Jets.
So the final's here Saturday night. 10
past 8, annoyingly. Thanks, fucking Aussie TV rights.
The Sydney Swannies coming over to play us. My MVP for the weekend, Steve Corica. The social media footage of him coming out, counting them, 1, 2, 3. And then when they win, he turns around to the crowd and just goes, "Fuck yeah."
Let's go.
That's so good. He's the best, man.
I feel sorry for the Phoenix, though.
Dude, I was saying that this morning. Like, fuck being a Phoenix fan right now.
Like, they just, anything they do, Auckland turn around and go, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like the Lady Nets make the final.
Yeah.
They've become the first New Zealand team to make an A-League final. They crow about it, and rightly so. You've made the final, first team to do it. And then Auckland FC turn around and go,
anything you can do.
We'll do it too.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah. And we'll host the final, by the way.
Yeah, it's going to be at home. It's going to be sold out. I really feel for Phoenix fans for years of being repressed football. I mean, football is not even the secondary sport in New Zealand. It's not even the third most popular sport. I mean, by playing, but by fanship, it's not.
Yeah.
And they've had to sit through that for years and now have to sit there and watch this bullshit. That must drive you insane. Shout out to you.
Oh, yeah. God bless you.
Sitting down watching that Lady Knicks final on Friday night in front of the telly, and I couldn't help but think as well. I mean, I won't pretend I haven't been watching them all season, but Macy Fraser, for whatever reason, they bring her off the bench with about 20 minutes to go every week. And the moment she came on, it looked like they were going to make something happen, but that was a tough watch, that 3-1. They got pumped. It was fairly convincing. So, anyway, enough of the footy corner, I think.
Yeah.
Should we take a break? We'll come back and chat some Super Rugby.
Nah.
Righto, G-Lane. Away you go.
Predictable. Cheeks mana all over the Highlanders. That wasn't anything surprising. But the big gutting is Caleb Tangitau.
Oh, that one.
So
it hurts, that one.
He's out for 9 months with a ruptured Achilles.
Oh, yeah, you could tell straight away as well. It was the slow motion Kevin Durant Achilles snap ripple through the leg. Fuck, that's heartbreaking because he would have been not just in the All Blacks squad. I reckon he is your starting winger for the All Blacks in South Africa, probably through to the World Cup. How far away is the World Cup now? Is it longer than a year? I think it's August next year.
Just about a year, yeah.
Could he be? Oh, but fuck, I mean, the thing with him is he had that acceleration that was just so much faster than everyone else. It looked ridiculous.
Do we have to just suck it up and pick
Doug Howlett,
Whitney Norfolk for the South African tour? We have to, eh?
Yeah, why not? Fuck them.
We have to. I mean, he's signed to go overseas at the end of the season.
Surely he could renege on that.
He hasn't got the dumbass clause, which you told me about this morning.
Oh, yes,
I didn't know about the dumbass clause.
I should have brought this up when we were talking about
is that the official name?
In the NRL.
The meathead clause.
Yeah. And
the official name is a cool down period or cool off period.
Okay.
Where after an NRL player, because the NRL in their infinite wisdom, they recognise that most of their players are meatheads and they make rash decisions.
I'm good on them.
And so when you sign a contract, you've got a 10-day cooling off period where you're allowed to change your mind. Which I think
that's crazy.
I think did Payne Haas do it maybe recently? There's been a couple recently where they have done it. They've signed a deal and they've gone, hold on, sorry, no.
I'd waste it.
I
wish we kind of had that as well. Actually, now thinking about it, it would be quite useful in our industry. But anyway,
a cool off period, yeah. But I don't know that works with this situation because it's a little different. It's not just he's off contract and he's signing with another thing, but then also you throw the wrinkle of Tanah Boyd now. I don't know. It's messy.
But anyway, but we haven't got that cool-off period in rugby. He's gone.
No.
Ben Young and Offal's gone. But at the
So
end of the
who's our-
season. But we can,
So who's our winger?
within the rules, which New Zealand Rugby right,
Yeah.
he can be selected for
right.
for the All Blacks and the South African tour.
But he won't be here for the World Cup.
Correct.
Which is the annoying part of it.
Is this South African tour a warm-up to the World Cup, or is this for us to go over and
And win a tour.
win a tour?
I don't know. That'll be entirely up to Dave Rennie. My gut feeling is Rennie's not. He's let's win every single game. That's sort of
feels that way.
the kind of operator he seems to be. I don't think he's going to be rotating and trialing dudes and stuff. He's going to be like, well, let's win. We're the All Blacks.
Because I can't imagine South Africa are using it as a development tour.
No.
They
will want to fuck us up.
They will want to take us out the back and shoot us.
You must fuck them up. Do you know what I've been watching a lot of lately?
Kabaddi?
No, I haven't watched a second of Caddie. There's a podcast with Stephen Kitsoff and Trevor Nyani. I've lost his last name, but two South African props. And they just talk about the dark arts of scrummaging and shit for like 2 hours.
Oh my God.
And I've been watching episodes for the longest time.
That's a 2-hour special
Yeah,
one.
And they just talk about just like
They had,
getting stuck in and
they had Ox and Chair on, and he was talking about what it's like scrummaging with taller hookers and the angles and the dark arts and how. And I'm sitting there like, oh right, yeah, because Malcolm Marx is about 6'5", so when you're scrummaging with him, it would be hard to try and then show the ref good pictures and squeeze in and push out.
Oh, fucking scrum
That's
nerdery's good.
I love
I'll
how
tell
they
you what.
made a podcast out of it.
Oh, dude, they're sitting on like a beach. It's this beautiful sunny spot, and they're just talking. It's just
Scrummaging.
three. And they introduce themselves. They're like, "We've got the best looking podcast in the history of podcasts. Look at us, beautiful." And it's Ox, fucking Trevor, and Stephen Kitsoff. They're like, well, honestly, go and have a look at it. I know it probably sounds fucking tedious, but I really enjoyed it.
Okay, I'm going to have to do that.
2 hours of just
Scrummaging.
dark arts. Yeah, yeah.
You may have missed it because it was about the third priority for most people on Saturday night, but the Auckland Blues were pumped
Oh, yeah.
by the Canes, 47 points to 24 in front of 500 fans at Eden Park.
No, that's unfair. There wasn't. There was actually a decent crowd. They just did what
600.
They cut off the east stand. They basically shut that down, and so everyone was on the north and south stand.
Just put the black tarp over it.
Yeah, and so I think the crowd wasn't too bad actually, to be honest.
That's good.
For Eden Park.
Yeah.
And they put on a pretty good show. There was a big laser show at the start, and lasers, freaking lasers. But they were down 21-0 at halftime, but they scored 24 points in the second half.
Yeah.
So
They got spanked.
if you went along, you got your money's worth though. 47-24.
I've said okay, so I can never remember what direction. There's the two big stands at
Yeah,
Eden Park.
that's north and south.
North
Yeah.
and south, right? And then there's
East is west is the old east is the old terraces where you get your retinas burnt out during the cricket match.
yes, yeah.
As the sun sets there and you're like,
that one there. They should take all the seats out of that. I know we've talked about this before and put bar leaners in there.
yeah,
and then that
yeah.
way, so then the capacity will drastically get cut down. You'd only be able to fit half the amount of people in there. But I'd go if you could just park up at a leaner
And just with
and watch the footy from there. That'd be great.
Like the old embankment at
Yeah.
Lincoln Park, where
Yes.
it's just metal kind of
Bars
bars that you
and you
leaned
just
on.
stood there and leaned on them. Yeah.
Hold yourself up where you were hammered.
Yeah, yeah. Or hold your son. My dad, I'd sit on the thing and he'd hold me and beer in the other hand. And John Alomu scored in front of me. He was so close, I got a spat on him. That I reckon that's how you get people back into those games.
smaller stadium would be good.
Yeah, small.
I think that would probably help.
I reckon this is the Hurricanes tournament to lose, and I reckon they are going to lose it. I just think
So if they qualify,
Who's beating them, though? That's what I'm
so
struggling
if
to
they
kind of get my
qualify
head around.
first, if they qualify first, they play.
If the Crusaders beat them, they're so fucking...
This is the thing: is if
Good
Crusaders
on you, Joe.
lose, if the Crusaders lose to the Chiefs this weekend,
Yeah.
they'll maybe drop down to that 5th or 6th position, and that means that the Hurricanes could end up playing the Crusaders, but they'll get the lucky loser. But the lucky loser will mean that they'll probably end up playing the Chiefs at home, the Hurricanes, and they'll
Wow.
lose the final of the final advantage of playing at home.
You
That'd be
just
quite good.
figured that out. That
you
was
look
impressive.
like Zach Galifianakis
Yeah,
in
that
that
was
fucking movie with all the numbers coming out.
No, I made that up. That's what I want to happen.
Right,
Right.
okay. I was
Yeah.
going to say, this is usually the part of the show where we start going, wait, what happens if this person wins? And we start asking questions we don't have the answers to,
Yeah.
and we end up backing ourselves into a
All I
cul-de-sac.
know is that the Hurricanes have got a chance to be a lucky loser.
Great.
I cannot. And we had this happen last year, the lucky loser
Yeah,
situation.
the Chiefs lost and had another bite. Made the final, but they lost the home advantage. Is that right?
Lucky loser is the lamest thing.
Yeah, it's everything wrong with the modern game, isn't it?
Bit of breaking news.
Game's gone soft.
Beep, 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 beep. New South Wales have named their
Oh.
Origin team.
Tanah Boyd.
Oh, can I guess?
Yes.
Wade Egan.
No.
Mitch Barnett.
Yes.
Jackson Ford.
No.
Oh.
Adam Whenua Blake.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And Casey McLean.
Okay.
Oh.
A couple of Kiwis have been
Yeah.
in the new rules, eligibility rules. But yeah, Jackson Ford overlooked.
Yeah, I just think
Is that good? That's good for us.
That's good for us.
Yeah.
What he does isn't origin. Like, he has put together an incredible season, but like an origin, you need different sort of things, you know. And Adam Whenua Blake evidently gives them that. Mitch Barnett, yes. Yeah.
Just 2 names.
Just one.
No, the whole team's been named, but those are the
No, from ours is what I mean. So just,
just Mitch Barnett. Yes.
yeah, right. Okay. Boys, would you look at the moon? Conor McGregor is making a return to the UFC after 5 years, with a non-title rematch against Max Holloway booked for July the 11th in Las Vegas. Who would have thought that's where it would be?
Yeah.
It's a callback to one of McGregor's earliest UFC wins back in 2013, but a lot has changed since then, boys. Injuries,
And you've always said
inactivity, and plenty of chaos outside the cage.
Is this actually a UFC fight, or is this just one he's just
Yeah, I
put
think
together?
so. Would you look at the moon?
No, it's a UFC. I watched that MMA card yesterday.
Fucking still round.
Oh, the Rousey one?
Ronda Rousey, Gina Carano.
How's Rousey getting on?
Armbarred her in within 17 seconds.
17. It was pretty fucking grim.
That's a fast game.
It was first round knockouts for all except for the Nate Diaz fight. Man, listening to the interview between those two dudes afterwards is like, holy shit. Like, CTE City, big fella.
Oh,
Right.
no.
But yeah, I watched that card yesterday. Free on Netflix, which was cool, but the fights sucked. They were all first round finishes. And then
I heard the Nate Diaz one was a hard watch.
so much blood. He got a cut at the top of his head, and it was like a flap. They stopped it for too much blood, which
He's
they don't
on
often
scar
do.
tissue, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Ugh.
So he's prone to getting cut, but it was a bloodbath. You know when there's so much blood coming out that it's a different color? It's like
Nah.
pink, like that arterial blood. That's what was going on there. The Carano, they did a good job of hyping it up. Gina Carano, though, is 44 years old, and Ronda Rousey, 37. It was pretty...
Was she on Star Wars? The
yes.
Mandalorian?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, Rousey.
No,
No.
Gina Carano.
Oh.
Massive cans.
Well, so she had to lose...
Thanks, Joe.
She
From all
You
that
gotta say
working
things
out,
like that.
she's
Like,
got
this
huge
is why
pecs.
this is why we need a camera on you, Jay. 'Cause
yeah.
you can't be saying things like
Yeah.
that without
Oh,
She's
no,
got
got
on
huge
camera.
pecs from
Yeah,
working
okay.
out.
No,
It's not-
yoppers. But she had to lose 200 pounds to make that fight.
200.
100 pounds.
That's still quite a lot.
It was a lot, and it took her 2 years. I'm telling you, she
Jabba the
lost
Hutt, brother.
100
That's
pounds.
nuts.
100 pounds.
She lost 100 pounds.
What's
Still
that
had it.
hurt?
What's that in kgs? What's that in... Well,
50 kg she lost. I'm sticking with this. Fucking
she lost the whole human body size.
Google it. Took her 2
I'm
years.
fucking Googling it.
She
Don't you
lost.
worry.
She lost 150 kilos, and it's
200.
Do I have 2? Do I have 300 kilos? It was some ungodly amount of weight. She did.
Yeah, 45 kilos is 100 pounds.
Wow, that's I mean,
So
doable.
we
I
started
suppose.
off at 90 kilos.
Has to be a big old biddy though.
She's lost 3,000 kilograms to come into this
45
fight.
kilograms. That's...
Oh, look,
That's
I'm
a
sure
lot.
someone will fact check me, but it'd be crazy if I was right. I think I am. But she. So she was. Hold on, hang on. If I'm right, then she would have gone from, 110 kilos or something to 60 or 70.
Yeah, that sounds right.
All right, the maths
Look at
is
it.
out. She lost a lot of weight to get into this fight and just get her arms snapped in 17 seconds. And Ronda Rousey said the entire time, I'm just doing this one fight and then I'm going to go and have another kid.
Yeah,
Yeah, fair
and she
play.
did say that she didn't want to hurt her as well.
Nah.
Too badly. It
Well,
was
she
like,
didn't. 17 seconds.
just baby gave her a Chinese burn and she tapped out.
Yeah, and then you sit there and after that you go, oh, okay. Well, what was the point of that? We got John Jones, who a lot of people consider the GOAT of MMA. He was sitting on that, and they were interviewing him, and he was just like, "Yeah, I can't get out of my contract, the UFC. Otherwise, I'd love to." It just got into real earnest like contract negotiations on air, and then they were like, "What did you think of the fights?" And he's like, well, "I don't know where the fuck you found half these guys, but these are not good fights." And they're like, "Okay, we're gonna go to an ad."
We didn't get these guys.
Yeah. He's like, that guy's a fucking plumber. And you've got him fighting Francis Ngannou.
Just back to this McGregor situation. Oh, sorry, you go, Lane.
No, I was going to go into the Tyson Fury chat because he's apparently coming back to fight Anthony Joshua.
Yes,
Good God. That man can
Yes.
just flip on a dime, eh?
Oh my God, yeah.
But then also, Anthony Joshua, I just watched a video of him crawling out of a fucking...
Burning car.
car crash
that
where
was
his mate
fucked.
died.
He shouldn't be.
That was
doing
fucked.
eh?
I was like, surely he's never going to fight again. And then, sure enough, he's going to fight the Gypsy King.
Gypsy King wants a bit of that. Is with this Conor McGregor situation, is this going to be? Is he just running out of money, or does he actually want to be fighting again? And does he?
I think he wants to be fighting again, but there's an old adage in the fight game. I don't know if you guys have spent much time around it, but I haven't either. It's hard to get up and train when you're sleeping in silk sheets.
Yeah,
And I
right,
think that's
okay.
what's happening with him. I mean, particularly in
I hear what you're
fighting.
saying, yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're living the life of Conor McGregor, you're going to want to go and get your head kicked in.
I think I'm obsessed with watching dumbass reality because I watched the McGregor one as well.
Oh.
You know
It's hard not to like him after that one.
but also when he got his leg snapped in half and he was still bouncing around the ring trying
Wife's in my DM.
trying to fight still. He's like the knight of Monty Python when you keep chopping his arms and legs off and he keeps on fighting.
How long ago was the bus thing now? I feel like the bus thing where he threw a chair at the bus loomed so large over my life for about a
15
year.
years ago, wasn't it?
Feels like it, eh?
Was that how long ago it was? Wow.
Wouldn't have been 15, but yeah.
10 years ago, he threw the pedestrian fence through the window of the bus.
And then he boxed Mayweather?
That's right.
We watched that at the Warriors. We were in the
Yes.
corporate box and Lane's laptop was
Yeah.
set up in the thing. We weren't watching the Warriors. We were watching Conor McGregor.
One of the
Yeah.
and then he
Keeping
had
it real.
he had quite a big fight against Magomedov, whatever his name was, didn't he?
Yeah. He got
And then he got tapped out in that
wasted.
or something.
Yeah, he did.
That's right.
He got beaten
Oh, I'll
up.
be good to have him back. Should we take a break and come back with some yours, please?
Yours, please. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
Oh, yeah, we got 9 of these bastards today.
Okay.
Let's get through them. If you do want to send us a yours, please feel free. It's just by clicking the microphone button on the iHeartRadio app. You got 30 seconds. Fit it in, or don't. You can do 2 if you want, but for now, yours, please.
G'day fellas, long time listener, occasional caller.
Should we?
Just listened to the Friday pod and just thought I'd let you know that I was in attendance at a Taka Surf Club on Thursday night when one Grim Lane's paddle was called out. And I tell you, the roar as a bunch of people realised that Grim Lane was not in attendance. Something to behold. It was truly beautiful. Anyway, love your work.
Boy, great yours, please.
Well, I'm glad I brought some joy to some people's lives.
Oh,
How much
yeah.
was it? $1,600.
$1,700. It's up to
Damn.
8. But now, look, I'm a man of the people. It's now up to $1,800 this week.
Can you get drawn again, or are you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
The
good.
balls just go back in the.
God, that'd be 10 if you went back and won it this week.
I don't think I'd better live that down.
Did you play bingo over the weekend, Manaia?
No, that was a couple of weeks ago, yeah.
That was last weekend, wasn't
Down
it?
at Pringle Park, up the park.
How'd you get on?
I didn't go too well, but I realised that there actually is a skill to bingo,
Oh,
and it's you've actually just got to fucking pay attention.
Oh,
I
right.
don't.
yeah.
I'm sitting there, my missus is like red with rage because she's like, look at that, I can see 4 numbers that you haven't ticked off that they've already called. I'm like, what's that?
And you're watching the Warriors on your phone. or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
That's exactly what was going on.
Next one. Yours, please.
Hey fellas, just coming to you while watching the rugby, Highlanders Chiefs in the Spa.
Nice.
After today's podcast, did G Lane stitch up Mackenzie?
Oh,
Like he was talking about if a player gets injured, and then Mackenzie's just gone down with one hell of a head knock.
Oh, yeah.
Did he just Grim Lane the Chiefs and Mackenzie?
Interesting.
What a dick!
No, it's worth pondering.
I mean, you can't be going around just every comment just gets attributed back to that. But he did get knocked the F out.
That was bad, that.
He got a stray boot,
Yeah.
just a dead body on the field.
Yeah.
So he'll be out for a few weeks, I imagine, with a
couple of weeks, yeah.
concussion. Is that what? Couple of weeks stand down?
That's what Joe was saying. It'll be
Yeah.
a couple of weeks.
We got
Which
lucky
is-
with that.
So who they? Oh, because they got and they got the Crusader. Yeah, bad time to be a Chiefs fan.
That reminded me of last night during the Broncos game. Reece Walsh getting taken off with like 15 minutes to go. That was slightly controversial as well because he
Also-
was starting to ball.
What was up with the thing on his face?
He had a facial fracture, and now he's got some bionic thing.
Yeah, it's like is it part of the headgear that
Yeah,
comes
it's
around
like
his?
underneath the headgear, and he puts the headgear over the top of it. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
He looked like Nelly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a leg Nelly.
So how long's Mackenzie got off?
It'll be a couple of weeks.
It'll be a couple of weeks, I think, which is I mean, it's not too bad because it's not like the Chiefs can fall out of the playoffs. It just means it's going to be a bit tougher because he has been playing really well. He's a very good rugby player.
Who are you starting first fives though? Because you got Ruben Love and him.
Richie Mo'unga.
Yeah, Richie Mo'unga's coming back, mate.
Where does Bodie fit?
Have you not heard what Kieran Read, ex-All Black captains, had to say about the situation?
I haven't seen the headlines around.
He blasted New Zealand Rugby.
Oh, God.
New Zealand Rugby got blasted.
They got blasted by Rito.
Fucking, that's what this podcast comes to. It's clip merchants. I don't know about Bodie, man.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
I mean, if you're going to look at the Super Rugby form, I mean...
You got to go to Love Muscle and...
Yeah, but like...
Mackenzie.
The Blues have not been going well.
Nah.
And they've got no fire in them. You know, I mean, that's classic Blues, but...
And Dave Rennie says he's going to be picking on Super Rugby form.
Okay. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
Then it's got to be Mackenzie if he's fit.
Next one. Yours, please.
Yeah, kia ora, cunts. Jake from Ealing Station. Jake is heading out to the station, actually. 24th of July, fellas. You might have forgotten. Bet Manaia hasn't. Mid-Canterbury take on Otago for the Ranfurly Shield down in Alexandra. Talking to Big Fridge, the captain. He reckons it's not on Sky, so what are your thoughts? Can we get you down to commentate? Put a bit of life into Heartland footy. Got Glenmark Cheviot coming down for Club Day in Hines today. This is probably going to be a two-parter. Anyway. Part 2, Jake from Ealing Station. Fuck South Canterbury. The live eye van that you've got the idea for going around communities, commentating local footy. That's a fantastic idea. Just as long as you don't turn into a Jeremy Wells, Lady of the Night, Mikey Havoc, and situation. Anyway, fuck North Canterbury. Fuck South Canterbury 100%. Fuck Te Kaha.
Ooh.
Love you, G, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Controversial.
So he's a big mid fan, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a big Canterbury man.
24th
of July, what are you up to?
No, I'm free. I'd be keen. I would love for the Ranfurly Shield to end up in the Heartland Championship. I think that'd be hilarious.
That would be good. I'm feeling that's a weekend of some All Blacks games, maybe?
I think there's All Blacks all the way through July, isn't
there? Yeah, so I was looking at that. Yeah. He says July 27th is a Monday.
Well, the 24th is the Friday, so they're playing on the Friday.
Did he say 20? I said 24th. Yeah, the Friday.
Yeah, it'd be Friday and...
Fuck, it'll be cold in Alex on the 24th of July.
Oh, man. That's the middle of winter right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know where... Maybe there's not All Blacks that weekend. I haven't got it in my calendar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
looks like we're going to Alex.
What's the space?
Yeah. Got a good golf course down there.
Got plenty of good golf courses.
Good ice rink as well down there.
Good ice rink.
Jeez. I will not be going there.
Some good bridges. A clock on the hill.
It's
all going on down in Alex.
Next one. Yours, please.
What's that?
What was that?
Can I go again?
I'm not getting a word out of that.
I'm thinking that's a victory song, and someone's just tried to snap off a voicemail in the middle of it.
That's good.
God bless them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let us know. Just fill us in what that was.
Oh, did you see the footage of what came through over the weekend? Bless you again, Manaia.
The wall.
The wall. Someone's given the wall a crack.
Yeah, and the ref pulled them up.
The ref wasn't having a bar of it.
It was J1s. It was
Big Keatsy.
Big Keatsy.
Oh, Big
Keatsy, the at Massey Rugby Club.
Yeah.
They put the wall together, perfect, like half back to the wall.
Yeah. How did you feel about the way they kind of dispersed?
Yeah, all for it.
Yeah,
that's the idea with the wall. The wall is chaos.
I was happy with it too. I was just making sure that it
and then I heard it from the ref. I was like, oh, come on.
Yeah, he wasn't having a bar of it. Is it?
What's the dumbest play you've ever been a part of on the rugby field? I know you played for decades, Lane.
Oh,
dumbest play. We had a couple of doozies. Waimedi, we had a 13-man line out.
Yeah, we did a massive line out once as well.
Fucking hard to deal with 13-man line out.
Oh, I'm trying to think of the stupidest thing.
Age grade teams are not prepared to deal with that. We had one where it just kept we had about 4 in a row. We just had to we'd get another penalty, kick it out, fuckers, we're going again. And we just, hooker, 13 men, and then just Jade Halkett, the Hulk, coming off the back. And I tell you what, because then he's one-on-one with whoever your best defender is.
High risk if you lose the line out, though. That's the only problem.
Oh, massively high risk, yeah. You're just banking on the absolute carnage that is, an under-18s regional rugby side having to negotiate a 13-man line out.
Yeah, I think we did the full team, not the full team lineup, but basically once it came down, the whole team joined the mall.
Yeah.
Oh, you take it into a mall, you have to, eh?
Yeah.
Of course. Next one. Yours, please, Joe.
You boys couldn't predict shit if you tried.
Yeah.
Hurricanes, manna! Go the Canes! We're coming up fucking Canes, manna! Yeah, boy.
Makes me want to have a beer, I got to be honest.
Yeah.
Is that two people?
With the Canes manna, I actually made it a joke to someone the other day. Actually, I don't know if you've seen KFC's ad on TV, you know, where the fans charge on the field and they go, charge!
Yeah.
And we're laughing about, did they gather all of the Hurricanes fans there are to do that ad?
Yeah, that's all of them.
But turns out there's quite a few of them. There is quite a few of them.
They just don't go to the games.
No.
Next
They're getting better.
Yours, please.
Howdy doody, Sam from Perth here.
Sam.
Manaia, stop it, you've done it again. I'm trying to get people to visit me here in Perth. Stop saying it fucking takes the amount of time we just flew to the moon and back. It's fine. Come over, Gillane, it'll be good fun. I'm actually starting to notice that you've got a lot of listeners from Perth, actually.
We do.
Yeah.
I'm going to heavily suggest mini ACC events over here, because I can't get time away from the kids. All right.
He's operating some heavy machinery there in Perth.
Yeah, he is.
I want to go to Perth and get Blotto on Rotto.
Yeah, that is a good time. Done that. I told the story on this podcast years ago about my cousin went on a stag do in Rotto. Yeah. And they got all the quokkas everywhere, and they've got little saloon doors that are knee high to keep all the quokkas out of the shops and that. And
because the quokkas, they've just got free reign, haven't they?
Yeah, and because there's no natural predators, they're not afraid of anything, so they'll just come right up to you.
But good ockers don't kick quokkas.
And so they go into the shops and into the houses. So all the houses, all the accommodation there, and all the supermarket, everything has got these little saloon doors that are quokka height that you can just walk through, but a quokka can't push open.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's quite funny. Well, they fell asleep and left those doors open on the stag do, and they woke up the next morning, house just fucking crawling with quokkas. They're everywhere in your bag. And they know what a backpack looks like, and they know there's food in there. So they're just ripping this place apart. He said there was one on his bedside table when he woke up.
Are they just breeding like
how do you get
these things?
Yeah.
They must be everywhere.
They're classic looking things.
Cool.
How big are they? I've never seen a quokka.
It's like a rugby ball walking around.
Yeah, that's why they had problems with people.
That's kind of cute.
They did have a lot of people getting Blotto on Rotto
and
kicking them like footballs, so that's why they had the campaign.
It's the shape and size of a rugby ball on a tee.
Yeah.
If you had to punt an animal over a crossbar, you could not design a better animal.
So 8 beers deep and you just see this thing that looks a little bit like a ball on a tee.
Yeah,
but you start feeling like Johnny Wilkinson.
Yeah, good ockers though, they don't kick quokkas.
Right, okay. We'll keep it in mind. Next one.
Up the wires. Just finished watching the game.
Yeah, good.
And it was good to see those Aussie commentators whinging about the calls going against the Broncos.
Yeah, they were not happy last night.
But man, they are punishing commentators.
Yeah.
When are you boys going to get back on the old Warriors commentating?
I know.
I need some Dai Henwood in my ears. Yeah. Anyway, all right.
Well, best thing you can do is pen a letter to Sky TV.
Yeah. To your local councillor. Fuck it, let's go all the way to the top.
Just go to Sky. It doesn't cost them anything to have us on there.
No.
It's just a bit of an ego thing. I don't think they quite like the fact that quite a lot of people listen to us.
They were tough. They were genuinely tough last night.
Oh, yeah.
The commentators. They were doing that thing where they give 70 minutes of just sucking off an Aussie team and then they give us the last kind of 8 minutes.
Meanwhile, their team's getting spanked.
Yeah. Look what Webby's doing. He's doing some fantastic work over there at the Wires.
How about, we talked about this, I think, off air before Lane. We both noticed this. Somebody scored a try. Ali Leataua scored a try.
Yeah.
And when they were walking back to halfway, the camera was just fixed on Dimitri Vaimonga the entire way back, and he had support. He's like, he scored it. He scored it, not me. I called this at the start of the year. There was a Crowd Goes Wild interview with Ali Leataua, Dimitri, and Leka, and I was just like, the Aussie commentators are going to have a fucking fit this year trying to tell these boys apart.
They've all got exactly the same hairdos.
Same haircut, same facial hair configuration.
And quite similar ball carriers as well.
Yes.
So I can see why.
We had a situation at the beginning of the year where I flew a little bit too close to the sun. I was making some artwork up of the try scorers from the weekend gone by, and we got the wrong player for 30, 40 seconds. So shout out to all the ACC listeners out there that had our good intentions at heart and said, hey boys, maybe just fix that up.
Oh, very good.
Sweet. Another one? Go on. Yours, please.
Morning, team. Morning. Trucker Trev here, long time, second time.
Trev.
Just listening to the agenda on Friday, and I'm trying to work out whether Manaia's cursed the Warriors or is a prophet for seeing the future, because he made comment about Tanah Boyd going down and then having to watch Luke Metcalf come back in. Well, 7 minutes into last night, fucking hell. Well, that's what happens when you're a Warriors fan, I suppose. We're just going to have to put up with that shit for the rest of the season.
Yeah, we've got to get that audio.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if it's a curse or if it's foresight. I don't know. I don't know. I will say I got a bunch of DMs last night as soon as it happened. Oh, I know Warriors fans searching for a reason. Someone said, it was a commentator's curse. I was like, I'm not even commentating this game. I blame Jace. I blame Jason Hoyt.
So do I.
I was blaming Keezy.
No, I blame Hoyt because you send someone over there who hates rugby league to go to Magic Round.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
The chakras were off kind of thing.
Yeah.
The energy wasn't sitting right with you. The negative energy going up against the positive energy.
I think I've got one prediction in me a year, so I might have just burned it then. Remember when I called that wicket?
Oh, yeah.
Mitchell Santner's wicket.
Yeah.
I called the ball where it would be caught and by who. And exactly what type of... they just come to you every now and then. You don't
do it once. I did it during the World Test Championship when I called a strangle down leg side for Trent Bolt.
That's right.
I was like...
That was one of the great moments.
You only get one.
You only get one.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. I'll die with that one.
I just wish we had because we put the video out, but because we don't have the rights to the footage, it's just all stills. But fuck, that'd be a good video if you could actually see it happen in real time. But yeah, I don't know. I feel bad that I'm going to stop with the predictions in case any of the rest of them come true.
It's for the best. Next one. Last one of the day. Yours, please.
We're going on a Joel hunt. We're gonna catch a 2-1. We're not scared. Uh-oh. Honeybees. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We'll have to go through it.
What the fuck? Okay, it's obviously about Joel Harrison and trying to find the pants man.
I wonder if anyone did find him. I wonder how much money or how many beers he had to buy for people over the weekend.
Yeah,
I'm sure a few.
One of the biggest own goals is saying he'll buy people beers.
Yeah.
And then putting that tracker on him and see him just going up and down Caxton and then disappearing at about midnight to some part of Brisbane.
Fortitude Valley.
Yeah, and then back to...
A couple of laps of the block?
Yes.
What's that about?
I don't know. And then back to Caxton.
Yeah. Jeez, he was tearing Caxton a new one. That guy couldn't sit still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's up and down, up and down.
Well, he would have been getting kicked out of everywhere.
Yeah, pacing around.
That's what would have been going. He gets tossed out so quickly. He's a lightning rod for that shit because he's so
you can
tall.
Spot him from a mile off. His entire head sits above the crowd.
Yeah.
So he's always...
He's a target.
Yeah, he's a target. But look, what I will say is that sometimes it can benefit him. He's a target for more than just one thing and not just bounces. More now bounces than he used to be, I'll be honest.
Target for attention, you say.
Yeah, there used to be a time where he was more kind of, targeting ladies' attention, but now it's mainly just bounces.
Yeah. Well, we'll look forward to getting a rundown from him actually on Mad Monday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
To see...
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. He said, I can't do Monday.
Yeah. He's pulling a
No
messy.
shit.
I admire that.
I understand.
The old sick note.
Yeah. Here we... In fact, I'd be surprised if he got him tomorrow.
Yeah.
That'll be good. I'm looking forward to seeing his breakdown.
Did he get out onto the field? We know he had a media pass.
Oh, God knows. I hope not.
I don't think so. He probably barely made it into the stadium.
I hope not.
Right, shall we go?
All right, then.
Well, it's Monday.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us, Manaia.
No worries.
Love yous.
You've been listening to the ACC's Agenda podcast, brought to you by Export Ultra. For more episodes, like and follow on iHeartRadio or wherever you get your podcasts.